Amazing tips to never have spoiled food again and how to cut your grocery bill in half. 1. Onions. All you have to do is tie a knot between every onion with a pair of old nylon stockings. With this method, the onions will last up to 9 months. This is because they are in fresh air and not squashed against each other. 2. Potatoes, onions and apples. These 3 products we just mentioned should always be stored separately. Because, when they are stored together, their shelf life is reduced. Potatoes should be stored in dark room or containers, so they don't produce germs or toxic solanine. 3. Berries. Anytime you buy fresh berries at the local bazaar or supermarket, immediately when you get home put the berries into a bowl with water and vinegar. The ratio should be 101. After 5 minutes you should drain them in a sieve and let them dry. With this simple method you will kill off the small microorganisms, of the biological kind, and makes the berries last longer. 4. Honey. Honey is considered to be one of the longest lasting foods in the world. You should keep your honey in a tightly sealed glass jar, which you will store in a cool area. Stored this way, it will provide honey with a long shelf life. 5. Eggs. Yes, this is true. Eggs could also be frozen. All you have to do is crack the eggs into an ice cube container, add a little salt or sugar, which prevents them from becoming grainy. You can use them anytime you want. 6. Tomato sauce. You can also freeze tomato sauce. Just put the tomato sauce that's left over in a freezer bag and froze it. After 1 to 2 hours it should be frozen enough, so you can separate the mass into individual portions. Just use the back of a knife for that and push the sauce back and forth. 7. Herbs. All you have to do is pick your herbs, put some little olive oil in the ice cube containers alongside with the cubes and freeze them. They can last for ages this way. 8. Bananas. Just wrap the stem of the banana in cling wrap. They will brown much more slowly this way. 9. Celery, broccoli and lettuce. Did you know that these 3 vegetables last much longer and remain crunchy if they are stored in the fridge wrapped in aluminum foil? 10. Vegetables. Do you know how to give vegetables a longer shelf life? They need to be lightly blanched, before you freeze them. 11. Lettuce. Grab a paper towel and wrap your lettuce. The paper towel will soak the extra moisture, because the extra moisture can make it go bad. 12. Apples. We all know that apples can last for a long time. If you store them in your refrigerator, they can last up to 6 months. All you have to do is watch for the famous rotten apple and get rid of it. If you don't, it will spoil the rest. 13. Carrots. Store your carrots in dark container with sand and they will last forever. 14. Mincemeat. You can freeze and portion the leftover mincemeat. Just use the same method you used for the leftover tomato sauce. Just thaw and use it when you need it. 15. Cheese in buckets. The cheese you buy in supermarkets, which is stored in buckets, can last twice as long when it is stored upside down. 16. Glass jars. Stop using plastic containers, and store your food in glass jars. It will last much longer. 17. Cheese. You can store your cheese in a special, grease-proof paper. It will last longer, doesn't sweat, and doesn't taste like plastic. 18. Pineapple. Just remove the pineapple crown and put the pineapple on its head. It will make the fruit enjoyable for much longer. 19. Spring onions. You can leave the fresh spring onions to grow, by placing them in glass jar filled with water. Anytime you need them, they will be fresh and crisp. You can even grow completely new onions from the bulb. 20. Cake. Just put some pieces of bread around your cake and it will last much longer. The pieces of bread remove the moisture from the surrounding air and at the same time prevent the cake from drying out, where it's been cut.